Okay guys, I'm gonna do a quick video here talking about my initial thoughts on the Switch. Cause I just got a Switch today from a good friend of ours. They got one at the flea market booth, and I got lucky enough to snag it. I'm surprised nobody bought it because they had it priced at $285, and it was brand new. It was never used, so of course I snagged it. My dad said, "Here, take the money," and we picked it up from their house, and I got it all set up, and I bought one game so far with it, and that's Ultra Street Fighter 2 or whatever the hell it's called. I think I got the name right. Um, but overall, as of right now, I'm really enjoying the Switch. I like the setup. I like how you can. I don't like the kickstand. The kickstand's really cheap and flimsy. It always feels like it's gonna break when I flip it up, but I mean it works. And the screen quality is really good. It's really bright and vivid. It's not like it's not a cheap screen. You can definitely tell it's really nice screen. The Joy Cons are really nice. They're really responsive, and the joysticks are really nice. The only thing I don't like is the freaking, I don't even want to call it D-pad. It's like a button pad because it's not even a D-pad. It's like four directional buttons, and the buttons are like literally tiny, tiny, tiny. And for me, that's difficult because I got big fucking thumbs. Like, and for Street Fighter, you can't play a fighting game like that with a D-pad like that. There's no way. You can't slide to do like forward down forward, punch to do a Shoryuken, or it's hard to do moves like that. I mean, you can do them. It's just harder because your thumb wants to slide, but there's nothing to slide to. So I'm gonna order a Pro controller, and that'll probably alleviate most of those issues. Um, but that so far that's my only gripe with this is the Joy-Con D-pad is not very good, and I wish Nintendo would have made it like a traditional like D-pad, like I don't know, like put a like 3DS D-pad on there, like that would at least worked better. But I mean, overall it's good, and it's really easy to slide in the Joy Cons too. For me, that's one thing I was worried about, not being able to do it like one handed, but it's actually fairly easy to do it one handed, which is really nice. Now I haven't tested out the dock yet, but it seems like it just slides in there. You just press it down, and would probably come up fine on the TV. I haven't tested that because I didn't feel like plugging it in and shit like that. Plus, I'm probably gonna play it mostly in handheld mode anyway, because I just think it looks cool. And I got the neon Switch, so I got the harder to find version of it, I guess. But I mean overall, it's a decent system. Now, what do I recommend buying one now? No, not right now. Of course, yeah, there's Breath of the Wild, but I mean that's the major selling point of the Switch right now is that game, and I don't have that yet. The reason I don't have it is because it's $60. We didn't have $60 on us. My wife had an extra 40 on her. That's why. So I was like, let me at least get a pretty cheap game that I know I'm gonna enjoy. So I got Street Fighter, which is actually really good. I really enjoy that. It's actually a decent port of Super Street Fighter 2 with two bonus characters in another mode. But I mean, it's basically Street Fighter 2 Super with two extra characters. That's it, and Akuma. So I mean, is that worth $40? Probably not. I probably wouldn't recommend picking it right away. I would get it when it's on sale for sure. I can't wait to get like Breath of the Wild. That's the one game I want to get for the system because I want to play that game really bad. So I can't wait to get that. But playing it in handheld mode with the Joy-Cons attached to the Switch is actually fairly comfortable for me, which I didn't think would be the case because, my cerebral palsy, it's kind of hard to hold a system like that. Like, it's not as cumbersome as the Wii U was. The Wii U gamepad was huge, and I had a really hard time holding that. This system, it's not too bad. I mean, it felt like holding the Wii U gamepad, but it was like a smaller, condensed version, so it wasn't too bad. So I really liked that. That it was actually friendly towards me, which I didn't think that would be the case. I was pretty nervous about that. And the little the Joy-Con grips, I think is what they're called. They can slide the Joy-Cons and use them as a controller. Those work good. I mean, but still, the D-pad is the major failing point of the whole thing because, like, you don't want to have a D-pad like that with a fighting game or something like that. Or, I mean, any other game it should be fine, but like with Street Fighter, that's not an ideal D-pad that you would want to have. So overall, I would say I'm really excited to finally have the Switch. I like today or yesterday, I should say. I didn't wake up on Sunday and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get a Switch today." I managed to stumble onto their Facebook page and they posted they had one. It was a few hours ago, so I figured it was gonna be gone. But I messaged the guy's wife because we're friends with him. So I messaged his wife. I was like, "You guys don't still have that Switch, do you?" She's like, "Yeah, why?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I have to get it." I was like, "Is there any way you can hold it?" And she's like, "No one's even like looked at it really. They've all asked but like passed on it because they said it was too much." And I was like, "What are you guys asking?" They were like $290, and I'm like, "That's $10 cheaper than what it is in the store, minus the tax, which they didn't charge us tax." But I said minus tax. You get that? Somebody should have snagged that. They're like, "Nope, nobody bought it." So I was like, let me talk to my wife and let me see if I can go pick it up from you guys today. So I talked to my wife. I talked to Steph. He was like, "Okay, let me see if your dad has some money pulled out." And of course, we he had money already. He actually got paid, so it came out of his like paycheck. Like, so shout out to my dad for like letting me actually buy the Switch because he knows that I've been wanting one, and he knows people on YouTube have wanted me to get one. So I finally have one. I'm not going to be doing like gameplay yet because I still don't have a capture card. But when I get one, there will be Switch gameplay and stuff like that. But so yeah, basically the whole thing is we went, picked it up, hung out with him for a while. He actually thought about taking it home and keeping it, but he was like, as soon as his wife told him that I was interested in it, he was like, "Okay, if Kevin's interested in it, then I'll sell it to him because I know he won't try to flip it or sell it." Because I mean, realistically, I could list that on eBay right now for like $365 easy and easily make a decent profit on the Switch. But I want the Switch, and it's cool that I have the neon blue and red Switch Joy-Con. So I mean, it's just crazy. I didn't even think I would get a Switch this soon. So I'm really excited. I do recommend if you can find a Switch, get it while you can because once Mario Odyssey comes out, once that's out, you will not find a Switch at all. Like once that game comes out, it's you're gonna have a hard time finding. And still today when I went to Walmart, I no switches. They were sold out. And even the guy at the counter when we paid for Ultra Street Fighter, he was like, "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get a Switch too, but every time we get them, they sell it within like 10 minutes." So literally, if it wasn't for my friend and his wife, I wouldn't have the Switch. So shout outs to them. Go check them out if you're in the Cincinnati area. Go to Treasure Isle, and they have a booth in there. I don't remember the exact aisle number or booth number, but they're really good guys. They're really good people. They will hook you up. They'll make you game deals. I've done live videos with them before, so hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions video on the Switch, and I'm super excited to have one. And peace out, guys, because this is awesome. I'm super excited.